Okay, so Mitch McConnell in the state of Kentucky has refused to listen to his constituents regarding Medicaid. He said they'll get over it. Now, for those of you who have never visited Kentucky, especially like when my son-in-law was stationed in Fort Campbell, it looks like some places look like coal miner's daughter. Mitch McConnell has the highest unemployment rate, the highest state assistant rate in that state, in Kentucky. And he said, y'all gonna get over it. You know, that's got to be a bold statement to say to somebody who's losing Medicaid. But see, he don't have to worry about nothing because, see, he's been in Congress for so long. He's going to get a pension. He's going to get the best insurance, health care, because he is a federal elected official. So he's not worried about his Medicaid or anything else, his wife Medicaid, if she's still alive or nothing. He ain't worried about this. See, when he fell out or whatever that happened to him, he didn't have to worry. He didn't have to worry if his Medicaid was going to pay for it because he has insurance with the United States government. He's doing all of that. See, you got to realize something. When you elect folks up in office, whether they serve one term or a whole term or terms, plural, you know, they don't have to worry about, you know, if they're going to get a check, they get a pension. They don't have to worry about insurance. They don't have to worry about these things that you and I would normally worry about. So what would make a politician who is receiving all these benefits say, don't worry, my constituents, stacks and stacks of papers of people calling him about Medicaid, and he said, don't worry, you're going to get over it. Well, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these Republicans are saying the same thing. All these Tennessee House congressmen are saying the same thing. Don't worry, you'll get over it. When you can't go and your mom can't go and get that care that she needs to live, or better yet, you can't go get that care to live. You know, we worked all our lives. We worked to the point, it's some people that worked all their lives just so they can get that benefit. Social Security. It's people who are born disabled that needs that. It's children that needs that. It's folks that need that. But now Mitch McConnell said, you know what? He might as well just told you F you and been through with it. These midterm elections are so important. It's not about voting somebody out in your state. We got to do it statewide. Because believe it or not, the 5 months the 6 months or the year that Donald Trump is in office, we had something that we're gonna have to it's gonna spend decades trying to get back. Our relationships with our allies. We're gonna have to really go above and beyond. You know, who will want to have a job? Who will want to? And then, you know, I hear these folks that voted for him say, well, he's bringing jobs back to America. Who will want to bring a job back to America under this regime? I wouldn't want to do it. In fact, you're going to see a lot of companies. How was it? Now you got things that's being made in Mexico for other countries besides the United States. See, I'm going to tell you something. People didn't think it through when they voted for him because they was thinking that it was going to affect the other person. Not them. Just like these document people didn't think that what he was going to do would affect them because they had papers and the other people didn't. But then after they started going after them, they said, well, bump that, we gonna go after everybody. And that's what happened. Now all of a sudden everybody's scared. You know. But this is where Mitch McConnell should just sit back and think. But see, he ain't thinking, because you know why? He thinking right. Because you Kentucky folks, he did you wrong during the first Trump administration. And what you do, you send his old ass back. You did, you know what? He was giving Biden hell. But what you do, you send his old ass back. He had a stroke. Y'all didn't care. You send his old ass back. And you probably gonna lose all your benefits and send his old ass back, along with Lindsey Graham and a whole bunch of other people. At least I can't say for Scott. What's his name? That Scott guy. After he didn't get elected and Trump started doing all this shit and cutting all this stuff out, he ain't laid low. You don't hear from him no more, looking like mush mouth on Fat Albert. You don't hear from him no more. But see, you Kentucky folks, just like some of us Tennessee folks, they keep messing us over and doing us wrong, and you keep voting them back in, not because they're doing a great job, not because they have done things, but because of their race and color. You can't see anybody other than them. You rather have a white, incompetent person in that thing, or a white, incompetent person that's going to do harm to you and beg. You got to beg for something. You shouldn't have to beg. You're an American citizen. You shouldn't have to beg somebody who you elected to go up there to do your business. But once again, we have come to that point. So Kentucky, you know, he's going, you know, if he cut your benefits off, you know, that I guess that while you groveling for Medicaid, or while your mom is sitting up there dying on their deathbed, or your dad, or whoever it is, you can think about, well, at least Mitch McConnell got good health benefits.